Hey, where do I begin? Hello, my name's Jay. Welcome back to my show. So I want to talk a little bit about what's happening right now in my life for those who care. And as I was setting up this video in this bathroom, as you see, I was worried about that it would come off as too defeatist. And I don't want to be like a melancholy YouTuber bringing everyone down because things are going relatively well in my life. However, there are some issues. There was a major leak in my building and it reached to my unit, and so now there's some restoration work happening, which means that they've closed off several areas of my house and are drying it out with industrial sized dehumidifiers. It means that the air is extremely dry right now, and I've been noticing it. My fingers are cracking, my lips feel chapped. I've just been moisturizing a lot. For those of you who don't know me or anything about me, I live in a Mediterranean climate, which means that it stays pretty humid in the winters and the temperature is pretty mild, not too extreme. So going from that to almost no humidity inside of my place is really kind of a drastic jump and doesn't give my skin a chance to acclimate. So in the morning, what I've been doing is still using lots of sunscreen and using my sunscreen as a 2-in-1 sort of moisturizer, as some of you know that I do. I've been relying on some of the mineral sunscreens because they tend to have more oils in them. And I guess what I'm trying to do, because this video has absolutely no script or agenda, I'm just going to do my morning routine because I haven't done that yet. It's Saturday. I'm probably going to try to upload this today and put it online tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Not that this is over yet, it hasn't even begun. So before all this chaos started, by the way, this is the Azelaic toner that I was sent by Stylovana, and I'm still using it and loving it. I was planning on leaving California anyway because I'm just don't feel like I'm supposed to be here right now. Also, I'm really bad at multitasking, so maybe this was a horrendous idea. I was thinking about leaving here because it's really expensive. Just like a baseline sort of average lifestyle costs a lot more than it does anywhere else, in the US at least. And I just feel like with so many things happening online nowadays, I'm less tied to a location, and it would be more financially savvy for me to live somewhere with a low cost of living, preferably with good weather and good health care and nice people, good internet, so I can do my work. And that was the plan. And so I was already kind of packing things up, selling things. I sold my couch, I sold multiple chairs, and I was just getting ready to go. But then this flood essentially happened, and I needed to clear out my entire kitchen and my entire other bathroom. Basically just pile it all together haphazardly in the living room. For those of you who are still here, I feel like you are my true subscribers. So I just did my toner. I've been still going in. I've just been using this Azelaic stuff because it's still really nice. After having to take everything out of that bathroom, I just was confronted with all the skincare that I've accumulated from either people sending it to me, or even just the stuff that I bought because I was thinking I would make a video out of. And it's just an extreme excessive amount of skincare. And as someone who thought they were minimalist, it was really unsettling to see how many things I had, but in particular how much skincare I have and have not used and don't have anyone to give it to because random strangers don't want to take your used skincare, and I don't have that many friends, locally at least. So I'm just considering what to do with it. I do like a majority of the products that I still have, and so I can always take it with me, but I've just been thinking, you know, the more stuff you have, the more money you need to spend on storage, on whatever. You end up losing things because you have so many things, and then you buy more of something because you can't find it. So anyway, I was just like, maybe I chose the wrong niche on YouTube, because doing anything when it comes to like beauty or skincare, you're inevitably going to be sent a lot of products and then they just accumulate, and it's just a lot for me. I really am just wanting to downsize and live like out of a suitcase for a couple of years, I think, at least. So that was the essence. I've already, yeah, you know, like, so anyway, that's the essence. What else do I do in the morning? So I've been really all over the place. I'm gonna use a little bit of this Blackhead Power Liquid from Cotz because I haven't used it in a while, and I'm just gonna put it on my nose because this does dissolve. It dissolves in oil, and I don't want to dry my skin out any more than I have to right now. I feel like this video is not great, and I might not post it. I just, you know, I was thinking about it, and last week when I didn't post a video, it actually was kind of like, it was kind of liberating, because I guess towards the end of it, I was feeling really obligated to post videos every week, and some of them was because I actually made a commitment to a company to post them, but a majority of the time it was just because I felt that in order to progress, I needed to just keep making content. But I came to the realization that if you aren't enjoying what you're doing, the content's going to be subpar anyway. And so taking a break last week was really nice. And ironically, this content today is probably extremely subpar. Anyway, at first that BHA liquid toner kind of stung on my face, but it's not an issue anymore. So I'm planning to just pack my car and leave in a few months. And so this has been, maybe it's potentially a blessing in disguise, because it's forced me to just get all of my stuff into one place and sort through it. And probably I wouldn't have done that for another month at least, and then I would have been more on a time crunch to let things go. But yeah, I was kind of feeling like I was sick of skincare, and then I just was looking at this huge bin of skincare, and it's like, ugh, I was just getting sick of it. I was tired of like seeing posts about skincare. I was tired of talking about it. And I was just thinking, like, you know, skincare has really become just a part of my routine and a part of my life. Like cooking and brushing my teeth and taking a shower every night. It's something that I do and don't mind doing, and I enjoy the fruits of that labor, but it's not necessarily, like, right now I just don't, it feels inauthentic to do a bunch of skincare research and talk about it when my mind's just not in it. That's not to say that I won't get back on track of like really diving into the research of skincare and wanting to talk about it, but right now it's just not where I'm at, and I don't feel like I'm doing anyone any favors by forcing myself to. You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna start my sunscreen now. So I've also just been keeping things really minimal, mainly because I can't find anything. And I've really been trying to use things up, especially things that are more difficult to travel with. So gotta use up this Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Gel. I think ultimately what I wanted to talk about is that I'm thinking about starting another channel. I mean, I want to keep this one for sure and keep making content on it, but I do want to branch out and start making videos about finance or real estate or health in general. And I don't want to do it on this channel because the way YouTube works is really convoluted, but it can be that once you start posting different videos about different topics, your subscribers are less inclined to watch them, and then YouTube reads that as your content's not as engaging anymore because you've gotten so many impressions on it, and those impressions aren't turning into watch time, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm thinking about making a new channel, and once I do, I will let you know here, and you can feel free to subscribe. I know some of you watch just because it's not even for the skincare content, but you like me, which is very flattering, and not something I ever really expected to happen on this channel. I'm gonna use more sunscreen now. Starting with a base layer of sunscreen, maybe something a little lighter, sometimes a little more moisturizing. Lots of people have been commenting about this I'm sorry, just sunscreen, saying it's made from that manufacturer that also made the, what's that one called? The Stay Cool or whatever the hell that one's called. Or also Purito. I honestly have not had time to look into it, but someone said that they're claiming this is now an SPF 28.5 or something. I don't know what to do about that. It sounds like all sunscreens originating from this one particular manufacturer are questionable and maybe not as high of a rating as stated on the bottle. But, you know, I think that because this is a critical lens to skincare and we practice critical analysis on this channel, I am always skeptical about any claims made on a bottle that aren't the ingredients list or, you know, just the measurement. It's hard to understand really like the in-depth details of regulations and law, especially when it comes to like foreign affairs and whatnot. And so I always feel like now, at least this point moving forward in terms of SPF, I'm using it as a guideline, but ultimately sunscreen isn't going to do all of the work for you. It's there, it can help, but you ultimately need to take other measures like wearing hats, staying in the shade, walking on the shaded side of the street. For me and people of my skin type and skin tone, not getting adequate UV protection is not the end of the world. No one in my family has ever had any experience with skin cancer. The region which my family is from has higher UV indexes than where I currently live, and I am not particularly worried about SPF ratings because UVB just does not impact people of my skin tone as much as other skin tones. UVA, on the other hand, probably does, but that's why I do other things, like I also wear antioxidants every day. Oh my god, I forgot my antioxidants day. I usually wear antioxidants every day, but I kind of skipped it. The toner I used probably has I can't remember. This one is the basic toner, so it doesn't have like the green tea extract and other stuff that the blue bottle one does, but that's okay. I drink green tea, I eat lots of fruits. Taking all of these additional measures can actually mitigate the amount of damage caused by ultraviolet radiation in your skin. Not as food, not as much as topical application, not as much as sunscreen, but it's about diversifying, and I feel that ultimately might become the mantra of this channel, is just to diversify your skincare and diversify your health. This video is really diagnostic, probably, and a professional should review it to send help. Okay, so next I will go in with a mineral sunscreen. This one has squalane in it. Pipette, I've talked about it before. For those of you who are concerned about SPF ratings and using sunscreens that are not regulated by the US FDA or something that you feel more familiar with, you can layer sunscreens, just allow them to dry adequately, and preferably let the filter set up for the manufacturer's recommended time, usually 15 minutes beforehand. I don't have time to do all of that, so I just wait for it to dry. If you want to know more information about that, you can watch my video where I show how I layer sunscreens. And that's really all I've been doing. I skipped my antioxidants, like I said, but I would usually go in with my Dongimbi. This is red ginseng extract pure, and I would sometimes go in with a green tea serum. I don't know. Sometimes I use a vitamin C serum beforehand. So sorry, that was a horrible morning routine and a horrible video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. I forgot my lips. Still using this unsightly Casper lip balm, but it does keep my lips hydrated.
Yeah, it's a red stick.